Hello everyone, once again, my name is Yanirys Guerra and today I'm going to be presenting the last speech of the class. My speech is going to be based on STDs, specifically genital herpes. I'm going to be talking about the ways to prevent genital herpes, the causes of the infection, the negative impact of the disease. Also, how important it is to tell your partner if you ever have been exposed to any kind of STDs, and different actions you can take to give solution to the problem. To begin with, I just would like to mention that your everyday birth control isn't enough to prevent STDs. Actually, birth control does not prevent STDs. STDs like genital herpes is a direct sexual contact transmission disease, and it doesn't matter what type of birth control you're using. If you have been exposed to unprotected sex, you're having the risk of having STDs such as genital herpes. It has been obvious to you, as it has to me, that STDs has become a huge problem causing. Unprotected sex is everywhere and anywhere. The victims are not just those they're infected, but also those that are not infected and those that are not aware of the partner infection. Have you ever known anyone that has genital herpes? Aren't they just a normal, anyday person? Maybe just like a doctor, a teacher, a friend, or just maybe someone close to you. It could be anyone, just someone like you. Robert Belch, director of St. Louis University, has have said that it's a big step along the path to creating an effective vaccine to prevent against genital disease caused by herpes infection. The purpose of my speech today is to persuade my audience to always have safe sex, to learn more about the person you're having intercourse with, and also to want you to prevent this from happening to you. Statistics has revealed that 1 out of 6 people 14 to 49 years of age has genital herpes. And a study published by National Institute of Viral Disease shows that 45 million Americans has genital herpes, and 1 million new cases develop every year. I want you to mention also the most important characteristic of the genital herpes virus is that it's lifelong, and after the first initial episode, it can appear anytime. The viral, it replicates DNA itself. I want to go over some causes of the problem. In this case, genital herpes. The main cause of the problem is it's spread by sexual contact. It's the only way. Any type of skin-to-skin contact with an infected person. The symptoms of the virus, it varies among individuals. For example, for some people, they only have pain. For others, they have blisters around the genital area. For females and males, they're painful blisters. Another area they can have blisters around the mouth. Now, after seeing the problems and causes of the problems, I want you to mention the negative impact of the disease. Usually, genital herpes does not have major problems in does not cause major problems in healthy adults. But for adults with low immune system, the episodes can last more than 3 weeks. Usually, normal episodes runs between 2 to 3 weeks. For immune system patients with low immunity, the episode lasts up to 4 or 5 weeks. The outbreaks. After the primary infection, the virus persists and you can have future outbreaks. It can take a year and you don't have any, but it can appear every month. This outbreaks results in a significant psychological stress on the patient and has a tremendous negative impact. I wanted to mention this. Communication and trusting your partner is the key. Would you ever tell your partner if you ever have been exposed to any kind of STDs? My survey that I made in class showed me that 90% of the class choose to tell their partner if they ever had been exposed to any kind of STDs before getting into any kind of intimate relation. Knowing if your partner is infected, it's very important. Genital herpes is not always visible. If you ever had sex with anyone that had herpes during the period of recession, that means you're not having any outbreak, and you have slept with an infected person, and 30 minutes, you're gonna be infected with genital herpes. It happens that quick. If your partner is infected by genital herpes, simply using condoms do not prevent you from getting genital herpes. Why? Because sometimes using condoms, they're blisters, they're not covered by condoms, and if you have contact with those blisters, you're gonna be infected. I want you to go over the causes of I want you to know that the causes are very simple to understand. Everyone knows the causes of genital herpes. But now, we as individuals, what can we do to prevent ourselves from getting genital herpes? And also, what can we do? What solutions can we do to the problems? We have to know that genital herpes is not curable. The only way to prevent genital herpes is to avoid direct contact with an infected person. There are other ways you can prevent genital herpes. Number 1, safe sex. All the time, safe sex. There's no treatment for genital herpes, but there's a medication called Valtrex. It's an antiviral medication, and what this medication does, it's prevent your outbreaks, and also it makes your outbreaks shorter. Robert Belch from the St. Louis University, he had said there is a very good news in our findings in protecting women from genital disease caused by herpes simplex. Herpes simplex is genital herpes. Herpes simplex is the scientific name, and the common name it's genital herpes. There is a new vaccine for protect a woman from genital herpes, but it's not out of the market yet. The most important solution to the problem, the most important solution to this problem, genital herpes, obviously, is to be safe. Obviously, always practice safe sex. You can never take too much precaution. There's never too much precaution. To end my speech, I want you to think about a few things. First, doesn't matter what type of birth control you're using. Birth control does not protect from STDs. If your partner is infected by genital herpes, simply using condoms do not prevent you from being infected. Knowing if your partner is infected or not is very important. This type of infection is not curable. It's not curable. As soon as you get, when you get genital herpes, it's gonna stay in your system forever. Maybe 20 years you don't have any outbreaks, but maybe you can have an outbreak every month. And this is not a fun thing to have. The history of genital herpes reveals that the disease is not a modern phenomenon. It has been around for a while. And unfortunately, unless a cure is found, it will continue to exist. Genital herpes, it's 100% curable. 100% preventable. You can prevent it. Always you can prevent it. How? Safe sex. By staying safe and smart about our sex lives. We not be able to cure herpes, but can certainly be reduced. After hearing this, if it's unclear to you that genital herpes is not curable, but it is preventable, then maybe you are not getting my message. Thank you.